This is a video to show you how to set up the rope fall arrest, what we're using on our excavations across Breheny sites. Basically, I'm going to show you how to set it up, I'm going to show you what components are needed, and then we're going to show you how to put it onto the ladder access box and use it. So we're just going to run through the components, what you need for the rope fall arrest. So for the rope fall arrest, you obviously need the ladder, aluminium class 1 ladder. The ladder should always be tagged, should be in date. This is one of the old tags which we still use in Breheny. As you can see, it's okay, but we are starting to use scaff tag ones. They're available. They're the new ones going forward. So the ladder must be tagged, it must be in good condition. Must check no bent rungs. Everything is good, okay? Next component we need is the rope. This is 11mm kerr mantle rope. Comes in various sizes. We'll talk a bit more about that in a minute. This is the rope grab, which goes onto the rope. Should have 3 lanyards. We should have 3 carabiner clips. And that's what comes in the rope fall arrest. It also comes, when you order it, with a harness. Okay, we'll talk a bit more about that. Rope fall arrest up on the ladder. Okay, so to start off with, we have 3 lanyards. We only need 2 at the beginning. So on each lanyard, we should be checking the stitching is in good condition. The tags are there. There's no cuts or nicks. We give it a good visual inspection. Any defects found on that, we do not use it. We get new ones. We do not use. So then, we attach the lanyard to the side iron on the ladder, and it loops through there like that. Then we get one of the carabiner clips. Again, we must always give them a visual inspection, checking for any damage on the carabiner clip. Should be spring loaded, the pins should be in place, there should be no damage to the screw gate. That's in good condition, okay? And also on the carabiner clips, be very careful for airline cracks. The way the metal's bent round, it can lead to airline cracks, so we must be aware of that when we're touching that. Next, we get the rope. The 11mm kerr mantle rope. Again, we should be giving it a visual inspection before use, looking for any defects, that stitching's all in order, that there's no cuts, frays, nobody's cut the outer sheathing off, there's no crushing, no sponginess in it, and that's the rope we're going to attach. So what I do now, get that, the loop, put the carabiner clip through there, through each lanyard, tighten the screw gate, and that is that section done. I then get the rope, we get down the centre of the ladder, not in it now, centre of the ladder. I don't put it on the bottom run. If you put it on the bottom run and it goes into the ground, the rope can get damaged. So we put it on the second to last run, and we tie it off around there. We never ever cut the rope. If we cut the rope, it means that the outer sheathing can ride up, and that will could affect the rope grab when it goes up and down. So we do not cut the sheathing. So what we do, we just tie it off. Once this rope's attached to the ladder, that is it for the whole duration of the job, if you like. You do not have to take it off again. Then we can tie it off to the side of the ladder if you want. It's entirely up to the user's discretion where he ties it off. quite a long bit of rope for this ladder, but normally wouldn't have to tie off. So the rope is now tied off. Like I said, the rope doesn't come off the ladder. The only thing that is ever moved from there, from the excavation, will just be the ladder when it's took it, when we're moving the box through. Okay. Next is the harness. The user must always have his harness on before he goes to the trench. Against them comes this harness. Okay. We should be looking for, before we use it, we should be looking for any defects on it. We should be looking for any cuts, nicks, any burns, any tears, any damage to the stitching on it, any oil contamination. We should also be checking it's got the right tags on, which this one has, it's been inspected. We should also have the back plate on. If there is no back plate on, we do not use it, okay? Check this in good condition. We've also got the fall arrest indicators. If these are missing, or if the stitching has come apart from there like that, we do not use it. That indicates that somebody has had a bad fall in it, okay? Check the general wear and tear, and then we can put the harness on. Put the harness on first, attach across the stomach. Okay. Put his legs on. Ensuring it's fully collected through. Okay, then we can adjust the straps to suit. When we're wearing the harness, we do not want it like that, as tight as that. That can cause suspension trauma, okay? It just needs to be comfortable for the user, so he can adjust it for himself, making sure everything's comfortable, okay? I'm happy with that, that's pretty comfortable to wear. If you have any doubts, somebody's working with you, get them to check that you've got it on right, ask them for assistance, okay? But you must inspect this harness before you put it on. It must also always be warm when going into the excavation. Okay, so now I've set the ladder up in the trench box, and now I'm going to just briefly talk about these bits of kit, okay? So this is the rope grab that comes with the rope fall arrest system. As you can see, that connects, the rope goes through there, and it's like acts as a braking system when you go down, and I'll show you a demonstration of it, okay? And that's the rope grab. You should have two carabiner clips left and one more lanyard. So what you're going to do, you're going to connect your lanyard through there, then you're going to go onto the front buckle, tighten the screw gate. That's that, okay? Then, put the next carabiner clip onto the other end of the lanyard and hold that. Then we're going to go over to the ladder. So when you go into your ladder access box, before you connect, you should always have a chain across to stop you, because obviously you're not connected to anything at the minute. So what we're going to do, get the rope grab, we're going to put it onto the rope, like that. The rope grab is now attached. Then, I'm going to connect the carabiner clip like that. I'm now attached to the rope fall arrest, and as you can see, that freely, below my hip, that will freely go down the rope. If I have it above, and I'm pulling down, it will lock. So it's very important when you're going down the rope, the ladders, should I say, that it's below there like that. You will only fall that maximum bit if you have a fall back. That's what it will be. Okay, so now I'm attached, I can remove the chain. And now I've checked the ladder. The ladder is on with the clamps. If you're not happy with the clamps, there's nothing to stop you putting rope round as well as a secondary means of attaching the ladder. Okay, but it's very important these clamps are on the ladder and the ladder's attached. If not, you fall back, the ladder is going to fall back on top of you. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the trench. Now, as I explained earlier, if I have that up there and I'm going down, it's got like a seatbelt action in inertia, and it's just going to keep pulling down. So the ideal way for this, obviously this is not very deep excavation, if it's deeper, I would have that down there. Or, there's nothing to stop you just running it down with your hand like that because you are still attached with all your points of contact. Okay? You'll go down. And that's what it is. You'll not go anywhere on that. That is the mat, you will fall back. Okay? If you do happen to slip off, you must get straight back on the ladder straight away. Okay? We don't want anybody hanging there because of, again, of suspension trauma or whatever. And this is purely and solely for entering and exiting the trench. Okay? Anything over 2.5 meters as per Breheny standards and guidance. Okay? Obviously it's not a very deep excavation to show you on this, but I'm just showing you the principle of it. So to come back up, if it does click on, all you do is just lift it like that. It goes up and down. There's nothing to stop you holding that. You are still connected to 4 points. Okay? That is going nowhere. Okay? And that is the rope fall arrest system.